Sorry. Okay. Hello. Getting breakfast ready. Thought I'd have a little chat. I'm talking about weight loss, but I'm also going to be talking a little bit about weight loss while breastfeeding, because I think that a lot of people have some misconceptions about that. And those of you who are nervous about losing your postpartum weight, or are pregnant, or have had a baby, and are breastfeeding, and under the misconception that you can't diet, you're wrong. You can. Some people's bodies, those lucky people, and you might look at me and think I'm one of them. I'm not. Lose all their postpartum weight lickety-split. Other people aren't going to lose it. Some people find that they don't lose it while they're breastfeeding. Other people find breastfeeding helps them burn. I gained 52 pounds when I was pregnant. I gained 42 with kid. I gained 52 with baby, despite vomiting for 6 straight months. So, you know, genetics comes into play here. I think if you're pregnant, you need to eat what you need to eat to be healthy. I really wish that I had kept a food diary, because who knows how much I was eating, but I didn't feel like I was eating a lot. Maybe I was, you know, like I kind of wish I had known. I think I'm genetically predisposed to gain a fair amount when I'm pregnant. I also have a little theory that apple-shaped people gain more than pear-shaped people. Put it to the test. But, so in retrospect, I wish I had done that. When I was pregnant, before I was doing this routine, I was just doing Pilates. I wasn't doing Pilates mat Pilates. I'm doing Pilates on machines. It's actually a cardio workout and a strength workout in one. But I was just doing 2 hours a week. I've been doing that for 3.5 years. I did it all through my pregnancy. I was really strong, real strong, and fit and everything, but not this thin. Anyway, my point is, after I had a kid, I gained 42, I lost 30 pounds in like, whatever, 2 weeks. And then after that, not a single pound. In fact, I might have gained a little bit because I was baking a lot. I was breastfeeding up the wazoo. If you guys know me, you know that's the truth. And it didn't really make any difference to me. Honey, come on, shh. So I'm just putting that out there. So with baby, I decided I was not going to go that route. I knew that my body, I gained even more weight, 52 pounds. You know, I'm only 5'3", so that's a substantial amount of weight. I was prepared for the fact that I wasn't going to just lose it. And instead of feeling fat for a year and then deciding to diet like I did with kid, I decided I was going to monitor what I ate after I had her. That I would watch my natural weight loss, because you'll have some, you know. And for me, that was 20 pounds of the 52 in 2 weeks. After that, I didn't lose another pound. That was it. And any of you moms out there who have had kids and that's when you put on your weight, you know what I'm talking about. You don't necessarily lose it all. Some of us just don't. It doesn't matter if you're breastfeeding 12 times a day for a year. You know, that's not helping everyone. You just have different body types and different fat storage issues, whatever. So after I lost the 20, I waited another 2 weeks. Which got me to 1 month postpartum. Still had only lost 20, not another pound. And that's what I decided. I was going to keep a food journal, figure out how many calories I was eating, and then be smart about it. I just wanted to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week consistently. So to do that, you need to eat, everyone knows this, 500 calories less than what you're eating now. So I needed to figure that out. For me, 500 calories less was going to bring me to 1650. Here's the FYI, people. If you read anything about breastfeeding moms, they will tell you that you need to eat more than that. People are people. It's, you know, not everyone is a textbook. So I didn't. I was eating more than that, and guess what? I wasn't losing weight, and 1 to 2 pounds is a safe weight loss. You can diet. Feel free. Don't go farther than that, though, because your fat deposits is where your body stores all of its toxins. And if you're losing weight at a rate faster than 2 pounds a week, it releases those toxins into your bloodstream, and anything that goes in your bloodstream goes into your breast milk. So that's not something you want to feed your baby. It's not healthy. So I wanted to keep it at the 1 to 2, and so I did that. That got me to 1650, and I, you know, monitored that. If I was losing weight faster than 1 to 2 pounds, I upped my calories. And I know, imagine losing weight and actually trying to lose as little weight as you can. But that is what I did. And when I plateaued in the summer, which I did, I plateaued at like 135, which was still about 9 pounds over my pre-pregnancy weight. That's when I had a C-section. So that's when I started working out a little bit more. I had gently been working out before that. And then in July, I was 131. I got my new scale. I found out I was 31% body fat, and I decided I'm taking it up a notch. And that is when I started doing my interval training. But anyway, what I'm trying to talk about is the diet. So I'm here to say that you're breastfeeding, you can diet. You need to be smart about it. You need to pay attention to what you're eating. And please, please, if you're breastfeeding, I know not everyone agrees with me in the general health of things, but you will find if you ask your doctor, don't have artificial sweeteners. You shouldn't have them when you're pregnant, and you shouldn't have them when you're breastfeeding. Okay, it's chemicals, and it does go through your breast milk. That's not something you need to do. I believe when you're dieting, you can eat whatever you want. Now, I'm going to preface that, and this is maybe more geared towards people who are gaining weight from pregnancy than gaining weight because they have eating issues or emotional eating issues. I don't. I'm not a binge eater. I'm not going to go hog wild crazy on something, you know, of course I have my binge moments in life, but, that's not my thing. So for me, I believe that you can eat whatever you want. I have cream and sugar in my coffee. I have cookie dough, whatever it is, I just believe you need to stick within your calorie range, and it's science. If you're in your calorie range, you will lose weight. It's calories in, calories out. You've heard that all the time on Biggest Loser, and it's a fact. Will you plateau sometimes? Yes, I did. I would often not lose for like 2 or 3 weeks and then drop 2 or 3 weeks worth of weight, That's going to happen. The best way to get to your plateau is just keep on going. Don't get frustrated. Don't sabotage. But as for eating, I'm a firm believer that, for me, I know it's true. I ate a healthier, more well-rounded diet, having nothing off limits, than if I was having to choose foods that I thought would keep me in my calorie range. To do that, all I did was measure and weigh everything, document everything, and if I felt like having a Twix, I could have a Twix. The only foods I made off limits for myself were soda, because soda is not good for you, but also something that I do have a harder time controlling. Like once I have one, I kind of always want one. So that was one thing, and then I did also cut out McDonald's until, I got to where I wanted to be. Because when I go to McDonald's, it's really hard for me not to get a soda. I kind of go hand in hand. So those are my thoughts. Watch this if you want. Don't if you don't. If you have questions about it, feel free to comment or email me. But those are my food thoughts for today.